Welcome back to the channel, guys. You join us for a special edition. It's season 62, it's episode 25, and it's the German Cup Final. Yet Surfers Locker and Greenholm Rangers lock horns again in the German Cup Final. This is the second time that they've appeared together, and this will prove a little bit of a fireworks affair. So let's get into this one. But before we do that, let's go to the German Cup stats. So 100 teams entered at the start of the season. We've got 7 rounds. If you want to win the whole thing, you've got to win 7 matches. Final is played on a neutral venue. This one is going to be played in Acorn Park, which is Flying Squirrel's ground. The winner gets 2 million. The runner-up gets about 1 million. But it's not about that. It's about the prestige of who can be the League Cup holders. So here we go. Surfers Locker versus Greenholm Rangers. Surfers Locker, they've never won it. This is their second time to the final. But look at that Greenholm Rangers. They've won it 11 times. So you've got to respect them for that. And if you go into the history, you can see that, look at that, dominated by Greenholm Rangers. They're the holders. They won it last season. And look at that, just go down the list. Punctuated by Greenholm Rangers. And if we go to, let's go over to Surfers Locker. Let's have a look at their club profile. And we've got Surfers Locker, they're 46 rated in all of It's a Goal. Glory Knights is their manager, rated 51. So they are currently doing well in the Bundesliga. They are third in this division. They got to round 4 of the League Cup last season. So, yeah, not shabby by any stretch of the imagination. And if we look at their journey to the final, then you can see, yeah, starting off with away matches and then went to home. Quite straightforward. Lancaster Reds, as Academy, Seasick Mariners, Scandinavian Masters, their first Bundesliga team. Then Southport Wanderers, and look at that, easily got past those two to meet Greenholm Rangers in the final. And at the press conference, Glory Knights, Surfers Locker manager, said, "We know they are a tough side to beat, but we are buoyed by the fact that we managed to draw with them this season. So can we win it? That is the question. For sure, we need to put out our best side and ensure that our tactics are spot on. We are the underdogs in this one, but we have teeth and we will go down fighting." Well, that is definitely fighting talk. So we'll see what happens in the game. And if we go over to Greenholm Rangers, look at that, they're 12th club rated in all of It's a Goal. Gets to a second. Very experienced manager is rated to 12th best manager on all of It's a Goal as well. And if you scroll down to this season, they are second, just literally 1 point behind Inter Malaga in the Bundesliga. And yeah, they got to the final and they won the final last season. So you can't argue with that sort of reputation. But let's have a look at their journey to the Cup Final. Here we go. Starting off with Borussia Caution, Thames Saints. Eintracht Mind was the first Bundesliga team. They beat them 2-0. Lancaster Redmond, non-Bundesliga side. And look at that, Inter Malaga. They got past the big boys 1-2 to beat them 2-1. And most of their fixtures have been away. So they've had by far the hardest trip to the final, and they got Surfers Locker there to meet them. And what did Gosler second say about this game? He said, "Glory Knights, they've been improving Surfers Locker slowly and surely. They now present as a difficult opponent." Yeah, it's been gradual, but it has been improving all the time. However, don't intend giving up the cup easily. I predict there's only going to be a goal in it. I think this one's going to be a tight game as well. And for the match to be decided in 90 minutes, we shall see. Hopefully, Rangers will retain the cup, although as always with a single match, it could go either way. So we now know that the lineups are out, and look at that. If you look at the lineups, looks like Surfers Locker going in 4-4-2. Their star player is Habibi. He's 90 skill, 27-year-old striker. Just in the German Cup, wow, 5 goals in 3 appearances. That's giving them a goal per game of 1.7. So that is, you can't argue with those stats either. Now let's go to the Greenholm Rangers lineup. Look at that, 3-5-2. They're packing out that midfield, and their player of note is Weatherhead. He's their centre-back. 5 appearances also in the German Cup and 3 clean sheets. Up front, you won't believe this, but Jameson and LaRose, neither player has scored in the League Cup this season. So we'll see what happens in this game, because we are ready to go over to Acorn Park. Looking at 40,541, so about 95% full. What's the season 62 German Cup finale kick-off? And it is. It's Surfers Locker. They are taking the game to Greenholm Rangers. The underdogs have got most of the possession. Yes, shots on goal going in for both teams, but keepers are making comfortable saves. That is until Jameson, striker, scores on 39, and Greenholm Rangers have got their noses in front literally just before half-time. That's how they go in. It's 1-0. You've got to fancy Greenholm Rangers to win this, because Surfers Locker got a mountain to climb, and when the second half kicked off, it's more Surfers Locker pressure. But Greenholm Rangers, they're putting in the tackles. There's more yellow cards coming out. It's what is going on. It's yellow card after yellow card. We reach 70 minutes. Double substitution from Greenholm Rangers. So we've got Jameson, goal scorer, comes off. Ash comes on. We've got Fitzgerald comes off. Ostrander comes off. So 2 midfielders. And as we go in, it's Wood. Goal for midfield. Scores on 83. And it's 2-0. Greenholm Rangers in front with about 10 minutes to go. What have these Surfers got in their locker? Well, goes to full time. Goes into extra time. Last kick of the game. It's a BB. Their star striker scores on 92, and that's how it ends. Greenholm Rangers are victorious. Gostera was right. 1 goal in it, and it went to 90 minutes. Surfers Locker were obviously hoping for extra time. Just didn't have the firepower up front. And congratulations to Gostera second. Commiserations to Glory Knights. Yeah, you've got 2 cup finals in about 6 seasons, so you are getting better and you're knocking on the door. You lost to Greenholm Rangers 2-0 last time, and then it's 2-1 this time. So, yeah, it's a game of inches. So, well done to Greenholm Rangers. Let's go over to the It's a Goal website, where if we go to competitions and we go to the German Cup, 1 team remaining. And if you go to results, here we go. It's official. Surfers Locker 1, Greenholm Rangers 2. If you go to the match report, it was, look at that, 55% possession for Surfers Locker. They only managed to get 3 shots on goal with that, though. So perhaps Surfers Locker didn't quite get the tactics right. Shots on target for Greenholm Rangers, 9. And 2 of those have gone in, and it was quite a feisty game. If I take you to the teams page, you can see just how many yellow cards. Wow, the referee, he probably got tendinitis after this game, producing so many yellow cards. Greenholm Rangers are lucky not to get a sending off. Wow, second yellow would have been 10 men, but 2 for Surfers Locker and a massive 6 for Greenholm Rangers. Must have put aggression quite high on this one. Right, so that is it for season 62 German Cup Final, and there's only one thing left to do, and that is congratulate Greenholm Rangers, season 62 German Cup winners. They retain the title, and fair play to Gostera second. So, guys, that is it for this episode. Another final done with. And if you've got any comments on what you've just seen, then you know what to do. Put them downstairs and while you're down there, subscribe. Smash the likes. And as always, don't just tune in, join in on ITSAGOAL.org. Thanks for watching.